Hey everybody, welcome back. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody's doing good this Tuesday morning. I'm doing great, and I'm always excited to be bringing you guys more work from home job opportunities. So I'm not going to waste your time. Let's get straight into it. Well, it's springtime, so that means it's time for a new bag. And if you're in the market for a new bag, I highly recommend Teddy Blake. Right now, they do have a spring sale going on. And one thing I really like about Teddy Blake is the fact that they have a lot of variety on their site in terms of designs and colors. Their bags are made with premium Italian leather, so you can enjoy the luxury feel and smell of real leather. You don't have to worry about paying thousands for a nice quality bag. They sent me their Ava 9-inch bag, and I got this bag in white because I wanted it to go with some of my spring dresses, but I really love it. It's the perfect size. It can fit all of my essentials, and on top of that, it does have the handle, and it also has an adjustable strap if I do want to have some variety in the way that I carry my bag. So I highly recommend that you head on over to Teddy Blake to find your perfect bag. You can use code TBLaShawn30 for an extra $30 off. The link will be in the description bar. Happy shopping. Okay, everybody, so let's get into the first job, and this one is coming from the company St. Luke's University Health Network, and they're looking for a patient engagement partner, part-time night shift to work remotely, and this is an overnight job. So I do believe I tried to post this job on my channel a few months ago, but it closed before the video could come out, so I had to remove it. And so let's get into the details. With this job, you're going to be working about 24 hours a week. That's going to be 3 days a week. So Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 11 p.m. to 7:30 a.m. plus every other holiday rotation. Okay, and with this job, you'll be answering incoming calls. You'll be performing a variety of actions, including scheduling, rescheduling, or canceling appointments within established time frames and protocols in a fast-paced, high-volume access center environment. You'll determine how requests should be handled using expert questioning techniques to determine how a request should be scheduled, when to refer a call to a specific clinic or escalate the call to a nurse for immediate attention, and you're going to be coordinating services as needed. You'll verify and update patient demographic and insurance information and create a positive patient experience at every encounter, attempting to resolve any issues or concerns of the patient at the time of the phone call within the scope of the role. You'll manage and work referral work queues when assigned and provide supplemental inbound patient call support during high volume times and use judgment to prioritize and accommodate patients based on patient needs. You'll actively participate as a team member in resolution of problems as they are identified and escalate any scheduling or insurance issue to the patient engagement supervisor or patient engagement manager to resolve. You'll consistently meet productivity, schedule adherence, and quality standards as set by the Access Center, and work with designated clinical partners to establish and maintain appropriate appointment scheduling protocols. And so with this job right here, you only need a high school diploma or GED that is required. Previous general computer experience with data entry is required. 1 to 2 years of demonstrated customer service excellence in a contact center is preferred, and previous healthcare experience with medical terminology is preferred. Previous experience with electronic medical records is preferred. You also need excellent communication, be quality driven, and service oriented. So let's move on to the next job. This is going to be a job with the company DataVant, and they're looking for a health information specialist to work remotely. I really like this job right here. They are going to provide you with the equipment. You'll be working Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And what you're going to be doing is processing medical records requests. You'll receive and process requests for patient health information in accordance with company and facility policies and procedures. You'll maintain confidentiality and security with all privileged information and maintain working knowledge of company and facility software. You'll adhere to the company's and customer facilities code of conduct and policies and inform manager of work, site difficulties, and or fluctuating volumes. You'll assist with additional work duties or responsibilities as evident or required, and there will need to be consistent application of medical privacy regulations to guard against unauthorized disclosure. You'll be responsible for managing patient health records and safeguarding patient records and ensuring compliance with HIPAA standards. You'll prepare new patient charts, gathering documents and information from paper sources and or electronic health records, and ensure medical records are assembled in standard order and are accurate and complete. You'll create digital images of paperwork to be stored in the electronic medical record and respond to requests for patient records both within the facility and by external sources, retrieving them and transmitting them appropriately. You'll be answering inbound and outbound calls. They're saying that you may assist with patient walk-ins, which is not going to be the case because you'll be working remotely, and you may assist with administrative duties such as handling faxes, opening mail, and data entry. You must meet productivity expectations as outlined at specific site, and you may schedule pickups. You will need a high school diploma or GED, have the ability to commute between locations as needed, be able to work overtime, have basic computer proficiency, comfortable using phone, fax, printers, and general office equipment, professional verbal and written communication, strong data entry skills, and be able to work with minimum supervision. Also, it will be a bonus if you had experience in the healthcare environment, previous production, metric-based work experience, and in-person customer service experience. Also have the ability to build relationships and comfortable bringing new ideas, process improvement suggestions, and feedback to internal stakeholders. They do have a disclosure here saying that many of their clients require post-offer health screenings and proof and or completion of various vaccinations, including COVID-19 and the flu shot. So as you move forward with the process, you will have to find out if that is going to be required with this job. So let's move on to the next job. This one is coming from GRT Financial, and they're looking for a remote payment processing associate. And so with this job, you're going to verify data on payments and accompanying documents, processing documents according to a customer's detailed instructions and document review. You must understand the workflow, deadlines, and requirements for each individual task, and you will need to be able to train to assist in other departments as needed and perform other duties as assigned. You'll develop and maintain productive working relationships with team members and navigate computer systems to properly assist the customer and locate customer data or other electronic information. And so you will need 6 months of data entry experience, great attention to detail, and also experience meeting departmental, pre-established and data entry quotas, good problem-solving skills, and the ability to follow specific guidelines and navigate multiple computer systems, applications, and programs. So great thing about this job is you will get paid weekly. You will be making $15 an hour, and you will get benefits with this job as well. So let's move on to the next job, and this is going to be a great paying job right here with the company Cala Health. They're looking for a customer success specialist, and so you will have hours between 7 a.m. and 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Of course, adjust that to your time zone, and you're going to make between $68K and $93K per year. Of course, that's going to depend on your location and your experience. And so you will establish and maintain superior relationships with patients. You'll act as a knowledgeable company representative by effectively interacting with potential clients, customers, and existing, new, and potential clinicians. You'll develop and maintain superior knowledge of company products and their use, and maintain awareness of internal activities and developments in other functional areas of the organization, such as clinical studies, product development, quality, operations, and sales. You'll provide product support to any customer of Cala products, patients, study participants, clinicians, and staff, and be responsible for accurate and timely documentation of required interactions. You'll maintain knowledge of product developments in association with case handling and escalation as required, and you'll provide product training to patients and study participants, and act as a subject matter expert and training resource for internal customers and their customer care team. You'll educate customers regarding product features and benefits, and act as a patient advocate, voice of the customer, and a resource for internal customers requiring patient feedback. You'll support new and emerging business models, and you'll work closely with marketing, product development, and sales to develop and refine messaging, and you're going to support territory managers as needed. And so for this job, you will need a bachelor's degree or higher. That's required. 3+ years of medical device experience or healthcare experience, including direct customer interaction, demonstrated track record of outstanding customer focus, and excellent communication and interpersonal skills, and proficiency with customer relationship management software and other relevant tools, and proven problem solving skills. So definitely a great opportunity there. So now I want to talk about a couple of side hustles that I found for you guys. And these are going to be side hustles that will require you to be outside of the home. So you will need a vehicle for these side hustles, and it's not DoorDash or Uber or anything like that. So this first one is coming from the company Flash Parking, and this is going to be for those of you in the DC area. I do have quite a few subscribers in the DMV, and they're looking for temporary mobile data entry specialist. So this is a side hustle with flexible hours. It's great for extra income, and you'll be able to make this money for a 1 to 2 month period, which is good. You're going to be visiting multiple parking locations daily throughout the DC area. You'll capture and record data and photos of specific parking related items. You'll upload the data via your phone or tablet into an organized spreadsheet and drive to various locations. So this is going to be a great fit for someone who enjoys working independently. So there will be flexible work options. So you can choose full-time or part-time. So if you choose full-time, you'll be able to work from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or part-time 3 days a week, 4 to 5 hours a day. You will make $18 an hour. And again, it's going to be 1 to 2 months with the potential for extension. They will reimburse you for mileage. And this is perfect for those of you who like variety and movement during their workday. If they had this here in Metro Atlanta, I would definitely do this because that's my personality all day long. I like to move and groove. I don't like to be stuck in one place for too long. So with this job, you're going to need a reliable personal vehicle because you will be commuting to multiple locations. You'll need a smartphone or tablet to capture and submit data, and you also need strong attention to detail and the ability to follow instructions and a self-motivated attitude as you will be working independently. So next up, we have a part-time side job with the company Coastline Academy. I did feature them on my channel for a full-time job probably like 2 weeks ago, but they do have part-time jobs as driving instructors, and they do have them in various cities and states. So I will just list their career section in the description bar so you can check and see if there's a city and state near you. But if there is not, you should definitely look up driving instructor part-time jobs in your area because this is a thing. This is a side hustle, okay? So for them, you're going to make $18 an hour. Lessons happen between 12 p.m. and 9 p.m. on weekdays and 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. on weekends. So with this company, they're going to provide you with a company provided vehicle. You're going to educate and advise students while teaching them the fundamentals of operating a car behind the wheel. They're going to assist you in obtaining the state required driving instructor certification through their paid training program, and their training team will guide you through the requirements and provide the coursework to obtain your state license. And so all of their lessons are taught in a Coastline car and recorded with a dashboard camera for the safety of you and your student. The majority of the on-demand for driving lessons is in the afternoons and weekends, as most of the students are on a school schedule, and a typical day could consist of 3 2-hour lessons. So training is going to be 30 hours of learning, 15 hours is going to be at home, reading and modules, and 3 hours of admin tasks, and 12 hours of behind-the-wheel training, in-person behind-the-wheel training in a Coastline car in your local area, and you're going to shadow 3 in-car lessons as well as do 2 times 3 hours of training with a certified trainer. And so you're going to teach practical skills related to all aspects of driving. You're going to provide instruction on the rules of the road, helping students to develop confidence in their driving skills. You'll gain control of the vehicle during emergency situations and document and report on students' progress. You'll also maintain timely communication with your supervisor and support team, and maintain professionalism with students and fellow team members, and attend team meetings for updates and ongoing development. So for this job, you only need to have a high school diploma or GED, a valid state driver's license, be able to remain calm, and you must be able to pass a background check, drug screen, and reference check, and you must have 10 years of legal driving experience and a strong safety mindset and strong reasoning ability. You must also be able to focus for extended periods of time. So yeah, definitely a great little part-time job side hustle here. And like I said, check to see if you can find something like this in your area if you do not see your area in their career section. Okay, so those are all the jobs that we have today. And of course, if you're interested in applying for any of the jobs, you can head to the description bar. I do put the direct link there for you in the order that I showed them in the video. If you have any questions or comments, make sure to leave those below. And you guys know that I appreciate you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video tomorrow. Good luck to everyone who applies for the jobs.